Hello, folks. It's Will coming to you tonight. It is nighttime. It's like almost 8:30 here in Cayman Islands. Today is Sunday, May. What is it? 18th? Yeah. Oh, can you believe May is already gone? I mean, that's 5 months out of the year gone already. I mean, Christmas is just around the corner, folks. Anyway, hurricane season starts very soon. About 2 weeks. Be interesting to see what this year brings for us. It's always one of those times living in the Caribbean on an island. Um, anyway, um, today, I was doing a lot of things, getting a lot of shipments out ready to mail out and so forth. Getting the first three boards that I already repaired out. Say hi, Lilo. Um, getting getting them mailed out on Tuesday because tomorrow is a public holiday here in Cayman. So I will be doing some more work. I want to try to get all these boards done. So here I have another one. This is another SE30 as expected. I do have some other ones, some other boards like 2CI and FX that I need to reload, but I'm doing all the ones that did a booking through the website and already paid. I'm doing those first, so because those are the oldest ones, and then everyone else that send them in to me via email communications and so forth and that have not paid yet. And then those I'll start doing after I do all the ones that are as a commission on the website. So this is a very badly bombed battery, a very badly battery bomb board from a person by the name of Michael. And he asked me for me to reload it. Looking at it, it is in pretty bad shape. Let's take a look here. I know this is zoomed out, but it had quite a bit of damage and some other areas that are pretty corroded and so forth. So I will take off these two. I'll take off these six here. All of these here I'm going to leave because they are damaged in one way or another. I can replace all of these. This one I'll probably reuse all of this. I will reuse. On the video stuff, I'll probably leave these four and just take off these three. Most of the other ones here are okay. The crystal is missing, but it's okay. I have a bunch of those that I was able to source. Then take off the other stuff. The CPU will come off. The video ROM looks a little bit rough, but um, if it is, it's okay. I can make new ones of these. I just made one today that has to go to actually Sweden with the board for the person in Sweden. Yeah, this is still okay. So just for now, I'll leave it. Well, I can. No, and I don't want it. I don't want the dips all over the bench yet. Okay, so CPU will come out. It looks all right down here. Um, all of these will come off. Um, ports on the back look pretty good. So yeah, so most of this I can save. Yeah, like I said, I'll leave. I'm not gonna bother with these. Some of these are legs are broken and very bad, but these I can use. So my goal tonight is not to really start soldering this board. I want to get everything off. So this is a short video for me to start this. So basically, it's just hot air, folks. That's all I'm going to use here to get these chips off. I'm going to move it a little bit so I have room here to put everything. So now to all the people that bought the A2C DVI adapter that I added to the store yesterday and or the day before, thank you so much for buying. The first batch is already sold out. I have more boards. I have a lot of the parts. The only thing I don't have are the DB15 connectors. I didn't buy enough of them. So I have those on the way. And I have more boards on the way I already ordered, including the A2 DVI. I have those on the way also. So if you're wanting one, just give me a week or two and I'll have them again in stock. So thank you so much for buying them, and it is a great product. Um, I use it also on my 2C. Now I want to see them make it work on the 2GS. The 2GS still needs a HDMI solution. Hopefully it will have one soon. So now the fact that I'm not taking off every single chip is gonna be a bit quicker. So yeah, none of these here I'm gonna take off. None of them. None of those I'm gonna take off. I'll replace all those four. It is two 393s, a 166, and one of the 253s I will replace. They just look too bad. Too much green on them. Too much corrosion. Or missing legs completely. So now the person that's getting this board, Michael, he says he's okay with a revision 3 board, which I appreciate him opting to take one of those because I have a few of them left and it's nice to get rid of the old stock. So Michael, thank you for taking a revision 3. I will do the bodge on it on the underside. So that will, if it has the video issues, well, it won't have the video issues at all then. Oh, this board has like a funky smell when I heat it up. Now, I think it was Michael that bought this board at VCF. I'm not sure which one. Um, Knowing it was in bad, I mean, not knowing it was in such a bad condition, but anyway, it's all right. We'll fix them up. This is what I do. This is what I enjoy doing. I like fixing these things and sharing it with people. Like I said, I am retired. I retired when I was 52 back in 2022. I never soldered a thing in my life before then. And now I've done 50, 60 transfers. So I do this for me to stay busy, and I do it as a hobby, not as a business. I don't need it as a business. I don't want it as a business because I want to have my time, my things. Retired means enjoy your life, and I want to do it for the community and others out there that don't have the resources or the ability to do a reload or to save a board. So I do it for that. Even the products that are on the store that we sell are, I mean, we keep the prices as low as possible. Um, so they're items that I may only make $2, $1 off of. I mean, the rest is really the build cost or something. Then again, there are items that we sell that are we teamed up with others to make, and they need a commission also. Like for each programmer we sell, a ROM programmer, Doug Brown, the original creator, gets a little commission. Um, the ROMs also. Um, so and like the SE30 compact card, Ian B, the one that created the RGB to HDMI, he gets a little thing, a little amount. So it really helps. It benefits a lot of people. I mean, when you buy something from us, um, there are others that do get some commission, and it makes them entices them to do more, to continue support and making more items and so forth. Oh, sorry about that. I hope I didn't send any projectiles anywhere. So there is an ADB chip missing, which is fine. I have extras of those. That transistor is there, but I'll put a new one. Okay. Gotta get this glue off. We might start soldering some on the new board because I'm almost done taking off what I need to right now. Yes, there will be more to take off, but that'll be later. So do go to the shop and take a look. I know a lot of things are sold out right now. Um, if you see something that's sold out, you can always reach out to me, kmacvintage@gmail.com, and I'll see if I can make you the product right away. Um, Tech Steps, they sold out. The last one sold yesterday, so that one is gone. I'm not sure I'll be making more of those anytime soon. Because it was not an easy item to source all everything you needed and to build. I did order a bunch new SE30 Revision 5 black boards. They came in. The nice thing is that I'm doing all of my shipping directly now to actually Grand Cayman. So if I order something out of China or something, I sent it directly here and I bypass all of the tariff. Um, and really, it only cost me about, it really doesn't cost me anything extra because before I used to have to ship it to Florida and to my forwarder, and then my forwarder would have to charge me the fees to bring it down here and so forth. Now, that same fee is the difference between in shipping from China directly to Cayman using DHL. I get the product, and really cost is about cost is about the same, and I end up getting it quicker. And DHL does all the clearing and everything for me, and then brings it right to my door here for me. So I can't complain. It really is a great thing, and I don't have that tariff. So my boards turn out to be a bit cheaper. So this is a revision 3 purple board. This is what he wanted. Um, so we can start putting some of these on, some of these small chips that I already have off. We'll go ahead and put on a lot of these here. I don't know if I'll do the PLCCs yet, and maybe some of the ones that I need to add, I can put on. So basically, what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna flux this up. I'm using Steery. Very good flux. These are the 30 cc syringes. I like these bigger ones better because I do use a lot of it doing this reload. I go through these pretty quick. This is version 3. There is version 5. I still have 2 more version 3s I need to use up. Then I bought 3 version 5s. So I have those. Okay, so we have that much already fluxed up. So let's put on those and then we'll go solder them on. Yeah, I know where you go. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go to the scope and see what we have here. Okay, let's see, where are we? Here we are. Let me fix my focus. That's good for me. Let's see about you. You're good too, but I need to turn you. I need to buy some new wheels for this chair. The thing is that my tiles in this room are a bit rough. They're very anti-slip, so they feel like a sandpaper. So when I have these plastic wheels running over it, they, in time with my heavy weight in the chair moving around, um, it sands away the wheels. The wheels are starting to fall apart. Make sure they're good and clean. There they are. Okay. Ugh, this one has some greenery on it. Yes, I don't have too many of these, so I can't really replace. Okay. I need to soak this with some flux here. Okay, I clean them up. Let's get the other side. Amazingly, this side is very clean. Okay. I'm gonna bring some more flux into the picture. Okay. I clean my tip quite often and then come back and get some more solder. One thing I see when I'm doing so many of these that when the legs are this bad, it loves to suck up flux. But you see what's nice with the flux? You see all that bubbling? That's like a sauna. That's like a ultrasonic stuff going on there with those bubbles, and it cleans that stuff off. All right, I'm gonna solder this one way over here. All right, let's do these 258s. Mm-hmm. You see that bubbling is what gets a lot of the gunk off of the legs. That's why I use a lot of flux, because you need flux to do that. And that's why you see my tip getting so black, because that's the debris that it's taking off, sticking. Okay, let's get the other side for all of these. I'm gonna reflux most of them. You see all that debris coming off, and it's sticking to my tip. All that black. See, tip is nice and clean. See, you see all that bubbling? I mean, that's taking all that gunk off. Look at my tip now. Okay, so that's one of the things why I use so much flux. It's like those chip legs are going into a sauna, into a jacuzzi with all the bubbling and see that? Lovely. Okay. All right. We've done quite a bit already. Let's go do these other few little ones that are left. All right, let's me slide the board over there. You're not gonna see this. Oh shoot, those two resistors, those two changed on me. Okay. Yeah, I'm focusing on the board for you, not on the top of the chip. Although the top of the chip looks like it's in perfect focus, huh? And you see, when I have a bridge like that, I'm not worried about taking it away right away. I'll go do the other legs and I'll use up the solder that's on my tip. Then I'll come back and I'll remove that bridge because then my solder tip can take it. You see, like it is there now. But now you see, I have less solder on my tip. Then I come and just remove it, and then I have some more solder to hit all the legs. See that? Alright, I'm not gonna touch those two just yet because I need to go check on another board to see because they moved on me on my bench, so they're not in the right position. They may not be in the right order, and if they're not, they will blow up. Dirty legs. It needs to boil. Oh boy. Okay, now they're still there. Okay. Now these 175 chips have a tendency of failing. All right, let me go grab another board here. Let's see what this one says. The 1 a.m. is over there. Yeah, you see, so I have them backwards. This one has to go here. And that one will go there. The 1 a.m. is the one on the right. So if I look at this board, 1 a.m. is on that side. I got 2 AZ. Okay. Okay. Now I have a bunch of chips here that I used, that I saved from another board. That's a 258. I can use this. I need to see what all I have here. No, I don't need the 175. 253, 250. I can use one of these. 393, yeah, I can use that. 253, I don't need that one. I think there's another 393, yeah. Mm. 253. Why not so many 253s? 166. This one I don't want to reuse. I want to put on a new one of that. Okay, so let me pause this video for 1 minute. I'm gonna pull a lot of things that I need and I'll be back. Okay, so I have returned, so you all have an idea what I'm dealing with here. I'm trying to see what some of these things are. I think these are 1K 2-102. Yeah, so these are 1K. I need a 1K for up here. The 1K is that one. Oh, I need to mark that this is 1K. This is my LS30. Shoot, I have a lot in here. I'll fix the orientation later. Let me just plop it on the board or where it's gonna go. This is D1, D2. These are the two little diodes by the RTC. So as you can see, I have a buttload of this. I don't know which one I've been using. One of these is open. This one. So I'm gonna drop these on the board where they go. Okay. All right, that one I'll deal with later. This is the 1K resistor. Okay, I don't need any more of this. Let me just make sure what's in this bag is 1K. 102, 102, yes. Okay, so all of this in here is 1K. Here, I have this bag here too with different. I don't know what that one is. I'll have to measure them. This is the 220. See, I have a lot of loose ones in here. 220. Two two two. It says 222 on it. Okay, that's 220. This also says 220. What's written on it? Okay. All of that is 220. Yeah, this is 220. I need one of them, so let me just put one up here. I don't know. Those are 1K. I'm gonna verify that this is the right value. Because some might be 22 and then I've got 220. So pin 16 is the okay, yeah, this is 220. Okay. So if it says 221 on it, it is 220. So these are in the correct bag. Now let me see what these are. Well, I'm not getting any reading on this one. Make sure I have it the right way here. All right, these are 22 ohms. Okay, so these are the 1125 or 22 ohms. Sorry, I'm doing a little bit of housekeeping here on this, but it's just this way I can. Okay, these can go in the bag here with 22 ohms, and I'll put them in this tube. I think these are the ones I need to order some. Okay, so now I have all of these sorted out. Let's keep on getting some more of our stuff. These are the fuses. I don't need them just yet. I'll deal with them later. Oh yeah, well here's more of these things. More. See, this bag is still. These are the 22 ohms, so I have more of them. All right, these are Q3 back here on this board. This is the little transistor by the ADB. I need to buy. Oh God, no! I have plenty of those. I saw plenty more of them sitting over there. All right, so that's already on the board. Crystals, that's another crystal. I can do that later. This is my 166. Oops. Where did that green tag shoot off to? That little piece of green booger got shot across the room. All right. I'll have to put a piece of tape over it. All right, the 166 chip is done. And the last one I need is 2 more of these 258s. Okay. All right. So I have every chip I need on the board now. All I need to do is throw down some flux in some areas here. Jeez. All right, let's go put these. I'm just dropping them on the board now, so. I'm putting them in the flux so that they stick. Okay, so all of those are on the board. Here we go. The 393. And of course, my soldering iron went to sleep on me. Because these are nice new chips. The soldering should go nicely. Okay. That's all the ones right there. I'm gonna keep on soldering the one-sided, and then I'll turn the board around and do the other side, everything. Yeah, I know these 393s are good because I took them off another board thinking that they were bad, and it didn't fix the problem. It ended up to being video RAM. And then I know these chips are good. All right, I have these little diode, well, these little, oh God, where did that one go? I lost one. Oh no, they're both there. Okay. They're so small I can't even see them. So let's go take care of those little things right here. Okay. So Michael, you're getting, oh shoot, no, it is missing. Where is it? I lost one of them. No, I didn't. Here it is. That's a nice thing about wearing white. I can see it. I can find it. It was actually in my lap. There we go. Okay. Now I can solder the other side of all these chips. So are we gonna, this board gonna fire up on the first go? Okay. Guess what, folks? I have all of the small little stuff put on. Yeah, I don't want to do too much of the other stuff yet because they'll get in my way. I mean, I do have them all here on the bench, and I want to do. Let's see if we can get some of these big PLCs done. Let's see how it looks first. Yeah, I need to clean this. So this also, I use flux to clean it. So by now you're pretty much getting the idea that I use a lot of flux. The flux I like to use is this theory. You're not seeing me do it because it's just too much to move. Keep on moving around. Okay. All right, let's put this one on the board. This is a revision 3 board, so these pads are a bit smaller, but they're still okay for the actual glue. It's not that bad. All right, so basically I'm going to orient this in the position I need it, line up some pins. So I'm going to line up down here and here. Yeah, I'm just turning it around, and I guess now I have enough of the corners, so I can start dragging it. Okay, no bridges. All other SE30 boards that I've done all start the same way. Two sides done. Three sides done, no bridges. I can tell by doing so many of these, I can tell right away if there's a bridge or not. I can spot it a mile away. Okay, glue is on the board. Time is it? 9:36. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it short soon. We're already uh, an hour 20, an hour 1 hour into this video. All right, I got the two VIA chips here. Ooh, this one looks a bit rough. All right, this one's gonna take a little bit of artwork. They both need cleaning, but this one needs it even more. Again, what works for this is that bubbling action. And you can see it working. See, look at that. See? Yeah, the bubbling action is just taking. I'm just using the bubbles, using the heat. Okay. Now that I've used a lot of that heat, now I'll come with some alcohol and my toothbrush. See that? Amazing what a little bit of bubbles can do, huh? I mean, look how much cleaner that is already. All right, now I'm gonna go in here a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna come back again now with some more flux. Some more heat. Okay, y'all see how nice that cleaned up? Okay. Now I still got one more thing I need to do with it. Okay, you see how those legs have that weird different color? So now I get a little bit of sandpaper that I have here. I'm gonna sand. Oh yeah, yeah. I need to be careful with that leg doesn't break off. Okay, that tells me then I can only sand in this direction. Need to be very careful not to break them off. All right, that's it for the sanding. Okay, so now I need to clean the rest of the chip because there's solder in bad locations on all the legs. Okay, now that area that I just cleaned, I'm not going to do that first. Why? Is because I want to clean the other ones first, because then I pick up any debris solder. You see all this extra solder that my tip is picking up? Now I have that for me to coat these. I just recoated all of these legs. Yeah, look at that. Nice new clean chip. Yeah, look at that. That one good. Let's see this other one. Yeah, this other one I'm just gonna flux it up to and just run the iron across them. The more I clean now, the easier my solder job is gonna be. Okay, but not always it needs to be clean. It all depends how much there is. See, you want to get rid of the high spots because the high spots can be a problem when you're soldering these onto the board. Okay. All right, let's go put these two on the board. And then I think after that, I'm going to end for tonight. It's almost 10 o'clock here. All right, so let me flux this up. All right. Okay. Sorry, I'm not talking much. There's really not too much to. I'm just focused on this, and I apologize for that. When I get in the zone working on these boards, I just move on. You see, I think fastest I've ever done a board is a little bit over 3 hours. All right, because I saw that one being a bit difficult there to solder, I want to look good at this one. You see, because these are the legs. Yeah, they are soldered. See, no bridges. Very nice. No bridges. No bridges. Okay, let's get that other one on. That goes right here. After this tube of flux, I think I'm gonna try one of the V5s. Okay. All right. So now I started this board when I started this video, so a little bit over an hour. What are we at? An hour and 15 minutes. We are already this far. That's damn good. Okay, this was the chip that I cleaned those legs, remember? You can see them here. They all soldered. Last side. Okay. So if I bring this to the other camera, here's where we are with this board. Because I am stopping for the night. Okay, so let me see if I turn this. Yeah, yeah. Okay, you can still see it good. Okay, see it better. You don't get that glare. Um. So yeah. Couple PLCs. I mean, I've only done 3 of the PLCs. The 3 small ones here will go in sockets that are gonna go here, and I have a new way of doing sockets that I'm gonna show you all. Um. Then the sound chip, the serial, the SCSI, and the SWIM, the FPU. ADB, I gotta put a new one. RTC, I can take the old one off of this board, but I need to be careful. It's very green. I'm gonna try to save it. Okay, then I got the video RAM here to take out, and the 2 Sony sound chips here. Resistor networks will come too. This board is pretty. I mean, it's also bent real bad. So, but anyway, yeah. So this is how far I am with this already. Once we get those on, then I do socket here. I do the caps, the crystal, these other sockets. then all the dip sockets go on. So this board won't take too much longer for it to be done. So anyway, I'm gonna call it a night here. I am a bit tired. It is 1 hour 17-minute video. It is 9:51 p.m. So be on the lookout for part two of this board. This is Michael, SE30 Reloaded. Um, so anyway, thank you for watching. If y'all appreciate the video, give me a thumbs up. Y'all see that big thing of that this big stuff right here? Those are my 20 SE30 boards in black, revision 5. So, and this stuff down here, all of this stuff here, that's where in that tote there is my SE30 supplies parts. Anyway, thank you, folks. Y'all have a great evening and or morning or day, whichever one you're watching this. Give me some thumbs up if you would like. Make sure you visit kmacvintage.com. Follow me there for what is new in the store and what's going on. Okay. Thank you, folks. Y'all have a great day. Bye bye.